Dragon Ball, Dragon Balls. It's not Dragon Ball, it's Spyro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I'm getting disappointed. I thought we were actually gonna do Dragon Ball, but okay. I guess a purple dragon's okay, then a green one.
Purple Dragon, blue balls, blue
Well,
dragon.
there's one way to introduce a playthrough. Yeah, with Seasbrain and welcome to Spyro the Dragon, I guess.
Welcome to a game series that
Spyro,
I've
you're
never
Dragon.
played.
Yeah, it's literally like there was no one else here besides, like me and Joey, and then like Nick was like coming home, so it's like the only one around.
This
And,
almost
yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
All right. You just want to like run me through this because I've never played Spyro in my entire life, dude. As sad as it sounds.
Spyro is a tiny purple dragon. He has to save the world of dragons from Nasty NOORG, the guy
Wow,
who turned
yeah.
all the dragons into
Wow,
statues.
these polygons
Scattered
look
them across the dragon realm.
fan-fucking-tastic, dude.
Yeah, it's aged quite a lot.
Hey, at least you're getting a reboot after like, oh, I mean a remake after like all these years, right?
Yeah,
This
like
is
I'm
the
sure- I'm
HD
sure-
remake.
I'm sure you would probably
Totally.
want a new game though, but I mean, I guess you'll take it, right?
yeah. I mean, I actually
They're doing
do.
the
I-
reboot like they did with Crash Bandicoot, and there's a new Crash in the works. Like, if the Spyro picks off, which it will, there will be a new Spyro in the works.
Probably.
I think it should, honestly.
Yeah.
I played Crash Bandicoot though. I've actually have never played Spyro. I don't know why.
Spyro is more of like a collectathon kind of thing. It's like because like Crash is a lot more linear and like it's like a 2D game built for a 3D space where it's like you can move in like 8 directions and stuff, but it plays very much like a 2D game would. Whereas like Spyro is more open and built like something like Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, where you had to collect a bunch of stuff. It's a bit more streamlined than those games, especially in Spyro 1.
So how many stars do you need to collect before you beat the game? Like literally like 60, right?
Well, it's a bit different in Spyro's case because you collect gems and you save the dragons, and each world has like a different requirement for getting to the next world. Whereas like I think this world you get 10 dragons and you can go to the next one, and others is like get enough gems or get a certain amount of like dragon eggs, which are collectible that we'll get to eventually. And yeah, like if you want to get the secret level at the end though, you're gonna have to get everything in the game.
Damn, you see that water back there, dude? Quality. Fucking quality. I like how it wasn't even moving in the cutscene, but I mean, I guess I understand the legits of it though, but...
Yeah.
Oh, I just really like those trees.
But yeah, I like how this game is very straightforward. Like with the plot, because the whole idea is like Nasty Not just got ticked off about the dragons, like saying like, oh, you're ugly and like he's not a threat or any all that stuff, and you're like,
It's basically, hey Nasty NOORG, you're a little bitch. It's like, fuck you.
yeah, pretty much. But like I
And then
like
proceeds to prove is not a little bitch.
because I like how like immediately the threat, you know what the threat is. Like he turned all the dragons into statues. The enemies in this game are actually Nasty NOORG's minions, and he transformed some gems into them. So he has like some kind of army going on. So it's like it's a very simple premise. Save the dragons, beat Nasty NOORG and all that, and it's all you really need for a game like this.
Oh, by the way, as we're going to find out playing through these 3 games, if you wanted to know how Spyro has such balls, just look at his tail. It's not his tail.
Yeah.
Wow,
Also
it's
Spyro the
really...
Pimp.
It's really tiny, what the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, dude. You know where I can find some dope-ass bitches around here? I gotta get my pimping game back on after Nasty NOORG stole all of my bitches, you know?
No, I don't know. Sorry, homie. I don't know.
Ah, dang it. You might know anyone who does know where I can get
Is
some.
that your attempted Spyro impersonation or something?
He's
Spyro
trying.
the Pimp?
Yeah, there's like an actual
Spyro
video
the Pimp.
series called Spyro the Pimp.
Google Spyro the Pimp. It's amazing.
Alright,
Yeah.
well maybe I'll actually take a look at that then.
And if one of our sub
And
channels,
I tried making a parody of it once, and
it's not. It's
it's
probably
lost now.
Yeah, because the channel it was on is just dead. But not even just.
Actually, I put my old hard drive in my current computer because I've kind of got 2 hard drives.
Because why not?
If I really wanted, I could boot onto Windows 7.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you
There's no
could.
reason for me to, but I can.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Windows 10 is the future. It's the now we live in.
Yeah, the main thing of this game, like compared to the other games, is that when
Actually,
you
I'm actually gonna see if I can find it. If it's still on that old hard drive, then I can actually recover it. And I'll put on an edit saying, "This was a joke I made years ago, and we thought was lost when one of our sub channels was deleted from YouTube
yeah,
and recovered or whatever."
I still have. I think I still have you going insane on Smash somewhere.
Maybe, but
'Cause
you
I-
do delete a lot of your stuff.
Well, I had like a million things to Crash 4.
You had 1 million?
Well, that's an exaggeration, but I had a lot.
I was gonna say, dude, I'm just like, damn, dude, did you literally just play the game from day
After
one
I-
onwards and you still never, like, dropped it or something?
No,
Like,
no,
kept
no.
going?
It's like the thing with Crash 4 is that there's a bunch of long loading screens and stuff. So what I did was just put random edits in. So I just have a bunch. I just had a bunch of random videos lying around after that.
Hmm.
I think we're going to the first actual level now.
Oh, geez, okay.
I
After you
think
just running around, after you
Windows.
just running around getting everything, geez.
Yeah, yeah, because like there's specific home worlds with like 5 levels in each of them. You can do the levels in any order in the home worlds.
Wait, users, Joey. You don't currently have permission to access this folder. To click continue to
You currently
permanently
don't
get
have
access to.
access your own folders.
What are you
You
doing?
do not have access to this folder. Click continue to get access to this folder.
That's kinda funny,
Games
actually.
access.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful
Saving your
to run into
progress? Who
trouble.
the fuck says it like that,
Not
dude?
You ever run into trouble, Spyro?
No.
I forgot about that. I don't remember like any of these edits, to be quite honest. This is
Wait, you don't remember this? Wait, you don't even remember this game, or what? What did you say?
the edits I've done, because this was edited like a year or 2 ago.
Oh shit.
Oh, by the
dude.
way, because I
What?
now have an editing software, I might start putting death counters under fail counters in my recordings.
Well, what game though is the thing?
Well, Doom and Halo are already up as raws from before I had the thing. So whatever I record, maybe Halo 2, I think Halo 2 is the next thing on my list of recording.
Okay.
No thanks. See ya.
Yeah, peace out, dude. I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah, fuck this.
Alright, so
So basically, Spyro's just like, nah, dude, that's pretty gay. I ain't into none of that shit. Spyro to him.
okay,
Spyro
there's
is the ultimate.
Yes, hashtag Spyro the Pimp, dude.
okay, so there's actually an important thing with this home world in particular. You have to enter one of the exit poles for to be able to enter the boss area in this world, and it's the only home world that does this for some reason. It's really weird.
They probably designed it like that to do it, and then decided, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, because it's the only world in the game that does this. Well, except I guess with the exception of the last world, whereas you have to go on the exit portal to activate the next level, but it kind of makes sense in the way that world's designed, which we'll get to at the end of this.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think the thing of this game compared to 2 and 3 is that when you just look at it, it's like graphically it's very barren. Like it's a lot of the same like colors.
There's a lot of like open end here. I could see
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I don't mind it too much, but there are some like specific sections where it's really hard to know where you've been.
I
My
can see that being- I can
processor
see
is
that
losing
being
its shit trying to bring up the data of a second computer.
Yeah.
I can see that happening a lot though, considering like everything looks almost the same.
Yeah. One thing I'm a little bit worried about in the remake is with like grass being more realistic, I'm kind of afraid it will make gems harder to see like in all the grass and everything sometimes.
I don't. You think that? I don't think that's gonna be a big problem though. Honestly.
They could like
Well,
just add
I
visual
mean,
flair.
I heard Reignited was coming out though, and I was just like, oh, that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
cool, I guess.
Because like with gems are like easy to see in these games because of how flat terrain is, but like with PS4 stuff now it's a bit more complicated.
And try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Holy shit, your triangle button actually does something.
Yeah.
LOL Kingdom Hearts. Holy shit. I remember. God, fucking triangle button.
Yeah. Triangle button is a lot more useful in 2 and 3 because it lets you like do a little hover after a glide, but this one it just makes you drop down, which can still help in certain situations, but yeah.
I guess, but he's Spyro the Dragon. Do you think with those wings he can surely fly instead of just falling? You know.
Well, you say that there are like specific like speedway levels where you do just fly.
Or glide, right? Because I mean, a couple of times, I'm pretty sure I saw him just glide a couple of times.
Yes, but these worlds are more magical than the others.
Why? And some like magical forces like just prevents someone from just flapping their wings to like fly.
Yep.
Well,
Right.
That and Spyro is just a pillock. Here's the thing though, in the rebooted series, he could fly it in the third one.
Oh, you Legend series? Yeah. Yeah, these kinds of areas where I was talking about, like it just there aren't enough
So
landmarks to
barren.
really tell where you haven't been. So you kind of just wander around.
It's so much green.
There's only a few sections like this in the game, but yeah.
If I had my bitches, I'd show you way more green.
And we're talking about money, right? Lol.
Yeah.
Sure, money's involved.
Yeah, these are dragon eggs. So you just
Okay.
yeah, you
Okay.
just you just find them. Like you just find like an egg thief in a level. Sometimes you chase them down and get it.
So what are you supposed to be doing though? You just collect treasure and you get eggs and that's it?
Yeah, you pretty much you collect all the stuff and eventually just go up to NOORG. It's like I said, it's a lot more streamlined compared to other collectathons because like a lot of the usual fluff you'd see in those games is not really here, and to an extent you can kind of argue it makes this game a bit bland because pretty much all you do is the collecting. So if you don't enjoy collectathons on a base level, then you probably won't like this game that much. But
I'm sure you do more stuff than just collect stuff, I'm assuming.
well, I mean, like the reason I enjoy this game is because it has some clever platforming with like the gliding and
Yeah, because
all
I'm
that
gonna say
stuff.
though, if this game is just all about collecting though, then I don't think I would enjoy it then.
Yeah, the 2 and 3 have a bit more meat on their bones in terms of just having stuff to do, because like, every level has like different mini games, and there's like actual there's actual like NPCs you talk to. Because in this game, like besides like dragons, there's really no one in the worlds.
Hmm.
Can I just say I'm kind of triggered at how you're doing this, because there's a specific order to everything. And you're just ignoring it.
What is the order supposed to be?
Pretty sure it's trains and then something else and then it's boxes and then...
Well, the thing with that is like the trains have like go on like a pattern where it's, how do I explain this? It's better to just get the trains when you see them while you're doing the other stuff.
So you're flying through Hoop, and do you seriously have to kill every single like pilot or something? Or
Yeah, there's like 4 different objectives, and you have to do all of them.
Oh
I
god!
actually
Oh
enjoyed-
god! That sounds
Oh, you're also
absolutely
on a short
horrendous.
timer.
Yeah, every time you like do something, you get some extra time.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, you have 30 seconds to do all 4 things though. Oh,
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think it's free, where like it just gives you the full time you need, and it doesn't ever go up.
As I was saying, trains, rings, pilots, chests.
You didn't. Oh, jeez, camera, please.
That's the order it's supposed to be.
So roughly how long
still
is this
did it.
game then? If all you're doing is collecting the
It
how long would this game be?
Well, you see the length of Spyro's tail.
Oh,
Quotation marks.
Good.
So it's incredibly short and puny.
It's-
Got it.
I mean, you're not wrong in a sense. It is not
Really,
a long.
it's really long. It's really not that long.
I mean, I guess it depends, like, how long it takes for you to collect everything, but it's really... It shouldn't be too hard.
Really?
Like, there's, like...
So like guesstimate like what, like 5 hours, 6 hours maybe, or like more than that.
5 to 6 sounds about right.
Wow. Okay. Pretty sure Mario 64 didn't take that. Well, I mean, if you're doing a
Six-
casual run of 64, I'm pretty sure it would take like more time than that. I think.
Yeah, 64, I think, in general, is a longer game.
Well, here's the thing though. When did Spyro actually did come out on PS1?
98?
Annoying little creatures.
I can check it right now real quick if you want.
Yeah.
All right, here I'll do it right. Don't mind me.
It-
Sorry, my keyboard's
I-
really loud.
I know there was a Spyro 1 demo in Crash 3.
Spyro the Dragon on PS1 came out 1998.
Okay.
And then meanwhile, let me just check Mario really quick, just because it's an easy comparison.
Yeah.
Mario 64 came out in NA 1996.
Okay, so, like, 2 years apart.
Wow. Huh. I didn't think it was that long actually, but okay.
Yeah, because I know, like, Crash 1 came out around the same time.
Really? Crash 1 came out like... Oh, what,
That was, like,
what year
96
though?
as well, I think.
96? Yeesh. Yeesh. I feel old.
You can cut... Like, when you look at the game, it does feel, like, really old.
Yeah, yeah. And then you look at the new remasters, and I'm just like, wow, we've really come a long way, dude.
Yeah.
Triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh,
It's a shame because I've actually played like the older Crash games, but I've never played like any of the Spyro games. You know, I think my first exposure to Spyro was literally when they did that GBA crossover with Crash and Spyro.
Oh.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? Who's this little dragon? Why is he teaming up with Crash? What is this bullcrap? I've never heard of him before.
How?
How?
Explain.
I don't know, dude. I
What?
don't know. I wasn't exposed to a lot of things as a kid. Okay. Did you know? I've told Harry the story multiple times. Did you know one of my only Sonic games that I ever owned was Sonic Heroes on PS2?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit,
That's-
that was the
That
worst
one's
way to
more possible.
That was one of the worst times of my life because I could have been playing Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 on GameCube, but nope, I had just a PS2 playing Sonic Heroes, the worst version.
since we're on this topic right now, I guess just quickly, like how I got into Spyro. Like I was obviously always more of a Crash guy, but then I found out about the Spyro 1 demo and Crash 3, and then like after I played that, I always wanted to play the Spyro trilogy, but we could never find them anywhere for some reason. So
how old were you
Because
at
they're
the time?
popular and no one wants to get rid of them.
yeah, sure, we'll go with that. But like, the first actual Spyro game I played was Enter the Dragonfly, and I feel
Oh shit, it loaded.
very bad about that because even back then I saw it as a really bad game, and I didn't get to play the original trilogy until like 2013, 2014.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as my story. Jesus. No, I didn't even play the GBA game.
Yeah, because like Spyro was always a series I wanted to try, but I never got to it until like very recently.
I heard about it though when I was growing up though, but I never actually played a lot of games because you know I
Yeah.
just didn't. So I was like, oh, yeah.
What's that?
Holy
My
shit, you're
picture's
scary.
full.
This-
Enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Well, at least the dragon kind of tell you how to play the game a little bit, so that's kind of
Yeah.
nice that they don't throw it in your face like in a tutorial like esque stage.
Yeah, it's like a win-win situation because you need to save the dragons in the first place. So
And then they'll tell you like a little bit about how to play the game. I think that's actually a good design.
yeah. Although, like when the game just blatantly loses things to tell you, oh, it's the end. They just end up just saying, "Oh, thank you for releasing me."
Okay, now go. Okay, now go do this now.
Pretty much. See you guys in part 2.